Beneath the bustling streets of Edinburgh, Scotland, lies a hidden world. By day, the city above feels alive, its cobblestone lanes echo with laughter, bagpipes, and the hum of tourists exploring ancient castles. But just a few steps below the surface, darkness waits, stone chambers that drip with dampness, passages that lead nowhere, and yet feel as though something is always leading you. This is the story of the Edinburgh Vaults, a place of human misery, forgotten crimes, and restless spirits that still wander in the dark. In 1788, the South Bridge was completed, connecting Edinburgh's old town to the new. Hidden beneath it, architects designed a network of vaults over 100 stone chambers, tucked away behind arches. At first, these vaults were practical. Shoemakers, merchants, and tavern keepers used them to store goods. Blacksmiths hammered iron in the glow of firelight. For a moment, it looked like a triumph of progress. But there was one fatal flaw. The vaults leaked. Rainwater dripped constantly through the stones. The air was heavy, stale, suffocating within just a few decades. Legitimate businesses abandoned them. And so the vaults began to change hands. By the early 1800s, the vaults had become home to Edinburgh's poorest souls, families crammed into tiny, airless rooms, no sunlight, no sanitation. Imagine raising children in a chamber where rats scurried over the floor and sewage seeped through the walls. Diseases like cholera spread. Quickly, death came often. But death wasn't the only danger. The vaults became a haven for crime. Smugglers and thieves claimed certain chambers. Illegal whiskey distillers operated by candlelight and in the darkest corners. There were rumors of people who vanished, never to return. In the 1820s, Edinburgh was the center of medical science. Doctors needed fresh cadavers for study and they were willing to pay. Two men, Burke and Hare, became infamous for supplying those bodies. By murdering the poor, while history records their crimes above ground, many whisper that the vaults were once their hunting ground. No proof was ever found, but the thought lingers: did innocent lives end in the cold blackness of these underground chambers? By the mid 1800s, the vaults were sealed off, forgotten. For more than a century, they lay buried under layers of stone and silence until the 1980s, when construction workers accidentally uncovered a bricked up entrance. Curiosity stirred. Historians, urban explorers, and eventually tour guides began to descend once again. What they found was chilling: old bottles, rusted tools, shoes worn by long dead children, the relics of lives once lived in darkness. But along with objects came something else. Almost immediately, strange reports emerged. Guides claimed to feel sudden drops in temperature. Tourists complained of dizziness, fainting, or the sensation of being touched by unseen hands. Paranormal investigators brought cameras and recorders. Many captured unexplained voices, whispers, cries, even screams echoing through the chambers when no one else was present. One guide reported that, while leading a group, she felt a small hand slip into hers. She smiled, thinking a child from the tour had clung to her. When she looked down, no one was there. Among the vault's many shadows, one figure has become infamous. They call him Mr. Boots. Witnesses describe a tall, angry man. His footsteps echo loudly: stomp, stomp through empty corridors. Some tourists have been shoved, cursed at, or scratched. Others hear his heavy breathing just behind them. The name came from a chilling moment. During one tour, a visitor screamed after hearing a man's voice right beside her ear. Growling, "Get out," when asked what it sounded like, she said, "Heavy boots, stomping away." But Mr. Boots is not alone. There are child spirits seen darting between chambers, their giggles echoing, their faces pale. Visitors leave toys behind for them. Sometimes those toys move. There is the cobbler's room, where tools were found scattered as though their owner had only just left. Guests often see a man bent over, working silently, though when they blink, he vanishes. And then there are the poltergeist reports: stones thrown, clothes tugged, bruises appearing without explanation. Today, the Edinburgh Vaults are open to the public. By day, you can walk among the arches on a guided tour. By night, ghost hunts are held with infrared cameras and recorders. But be warned, many guides refuse to enter certain chambers alone. Some quit their jobs after terrifying encounters, and even skeptics, journalists, police officers, hardened scientists walk in with laughter and leave shaken, pale, sometimes in tears. Are the vaults haunted by restless souls of the poor who died here? Are they cursed by the crimes of smugglers and murderers? Or are they simply a mirror, reflecting back the darkest fears of anyone who dares to step inside? The Edinburgh Vaults are not just history, they are a living mystery. And the only way to truly understand them is to walk into the darkness yourself. But tell me, would you dare to descend into the vaults beneath Edinburgh? Or would you keep to the safety of the light above? If this story chilled you, make sure to subscribe to Down Under Mysteries. More tales of the unexplained are waiting. And next time, the darkness might be even closer than you think.